Hey guys, Sailor here. Today's video is going to be more tailored towards the new stacker and what I call the pre-stacker, the guy that's still researching and doing his homework, deciding he hasn't pulled the trigger yet and bought any, but he's thinking about it. He's on the fence. Okay, that's what this is for. And I'm going to go over a few things that I've kind of experienced myself so far, and I'm no expert by any means. I've only been doing this for about 5 months, but I'm going to give you a few things, a few tips to watch out for and don't do. Okay, number one, that thing you've heard from other guys in other videos that they call gold fever, the silver bug. There's a few other names. Well, that's real. It's not a myth. That's real. Okay, especially if you've never had pure silver or gold in your hands before. When you decide to do it and you place that first order and you get it in the mail and you open that up and get that silver in your hands, 5 ounce, 10 ounce bars, there's a good chance that you're going to go what I call it silver stupid, because that's exactly what happened to me. Okay, I got my first order and then I had to get more, so I ran right out to the nearest coin dealer and I just went nuts. It's so easy when you're first starting out. You can plan and set this budget for yourself, and then as soon as you walk in that store and you see all that silver and gold, you can go cuckoo. It's plain nuts. And you walk out of that store the same day and you've blown your entire budget. Gone, out of the water. So just when you get your silver ordered the first time, or just watch. Just watch, because I mean, some of you might be fine, and I wasn't. I was just all excited and I wanted more and more, and that's what I did. And I kept, the next month I increased my budget, the next month I increased my budget. Well, where does it stop? So just pay attention to that. Number two, stay away from fractional silver unless it's constitutional. Just stay away from it. It's a racket. It really is. You can take, you could have a small budget and say maybe you can only buy, I don't know. You want to start, but you don't want to spend, you don't have the money for an ounce or whatever. But you want some silver. So you see on ATMEX or something, or any of these online you'll see these 10th ounce rounds and quarter ounce rounds. Okay. And you might say, oh, look at that. I can get one of those for $6 or $7. No, just stay away from it. I understand the temptation to want to do it. But when you sit and think about it and you add it up, for 10 of those 1/10 rounds, to get 10 of them to make an ounce, you're going to pay $76. Plus, you're under the 200 mark, so then they're going to add another $10 for shipping. So you just paid $86 for 1 ounce of silver. And you want to fill that tube, and that tube fills 50. You're going to end up paying $380 for 5 ounces of silver. That's insane. Absolutely insane. You can get a 10 ounce bar and 3, maybe 4 buffalo rounds if they're on sale for what you just paid for that 5 ounces. Now it gets a little bit better as you go up. I mean, it gets a little easier on you when you get to quarter and half, but it's still outrageous. So try to stay away from it. If you want fractional, go for the dimes and the war nickels and 40%, 90%. Go for that. 3, don't use credit unless you have the cash to replace it, or you can pay the whole thing off at the end of the month, beginning of the month, whatever. Okay, don't do it. Now, I use it because I get cash back on my card, and 2, it's already, when you place an order online, it usually takes, like, if you're lucky, you'll get it in 2 weeks. Now, if you're going to do a check and whatever, you got to add more time delay on that. So by the time you get your package, you could have forgot what you ordered. So that's the only reason I use credit. I want to skip one of them steps. Just I'm gonna buy it and just get it shipped out as quick as possible. So try to stay away from that because that can become a habit. It really can. You know, I'm gonna buy this now and I'll pay it off. I'll pay it off. You just keep saying that. Next thing you know, you got a pile of precious metals and you're paying interest charges on 10 different credit cards. So stay away from that stuff. You're just defeating the whole purpose of investing in precious metals. Try to stay away from the high premium stuff unless you're buying it for a collector's piece. Like say like that 10-ounce Britannia I was talking about. I would have that as I wouldn't count that as part of my stack. That would be more of a collector's piece, something to put up on an easel and people to look at. But try to stay away from that because if you're just you're gonna watch your cost versus the value just go in reverse real quick. You start buying that high premium stuff, and a lot of times if you went to resell it, you're not getting anywhere near that. It might be special to you, but it's just silver in the end. That's all there is to it. Another real important one. All right, you need to figure out a budget. The best way to do it is just figure out a budget where you can afford to spend every month and stick to that budget. Nobody ever 100% sticks to it, but you try. You do your best. But try to stick to it because once again, going back to number one, that silver bug. You can intend to walk into a shop and pay $500 and walk out and you're $1,500 in real quick. So try to stick to a budget. Some out there don't need a budget. They can just buy whatever they want. But for a majority of people, you really need to try to stay within that budget. It's not a race stacking. It's not. Do it at your own pace. Everyone's going to be stacking more than others and less than, so don't worry about that. And number 6, just have fun doing it. Just have fun. I mean, look at that. Yeah, who wouldn't want more? So that's all I have today. I just wanted to, any of you guys that are on the fence and that, I just wanted to give you the information. I ain't no financial advisor. I'm not an expert in this by any means. I'm just giving you the information and you do whatever you want. But I'm just telling you what I've experienced. So thanks for stopping by and give me a like and subscribe if you want to. I appreciate it. See you next time.